Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you all back to Limbus Corp. Face the sin, save the ego. Last time we started the game, saw how everything's going to play out. It looks like Dante's in for really quite the journey, isn't he? But we were completing the tutorial, and we have still got a bit to go, don't we? So I suppose all that I can do now is just say, past me, take it away! Back to the tutorial, guys!
Okay, so now we can choose them, and each of them are different levels. So, you're making me pick who I pick, which are the same ones as last time. Oh, and you're showing me these, which is what the affinities are that each one is equipped. Ah, this is cool. So we're gonna get these affinities, which everyone has, which I'm going to guess. Can I just undo one of these? No, no, please. I would like to see how much each one added. Okay, let's just count it up. 5, 10, 17, 23, 2. So each one has five affinities attached to them, and they're not necessarily different, all of them different colors, obviously. So the way to mini-max this game will be working with basically getting the right affinities. Okay. It's possible to pass a check even without the prerequisite sin. What the hell does that mean? What the... All actions are dictated by a speed value. Okay. What is speed? Speed is a random number chosen from within a given range each turn. The positions of units are rearranged every turn according to their speeds. Those with lower speeds are placed at the front, making them easier targets. Okay. Well, I can go green, so I should. So, there we go. At the start of each turn, a skill slot will be added for a sinner that has yet to receive an additional one. What? At the start of each turn, a skill slot will be added for a sinner that has yet to receive an additional one. When a sinner and their target both use attack skill... Okay, that means... What are clashes? A clash occurs when two characters attack each other. The clash with the higher power wins, removing one coin from the loser. If both sides still have coins, more clashes will occur until one side has lost all of its coins. The side that loses all their coins will have their attack skill cancelled. The winner will then attack with their remaining coins, gaining damage bonus based on the number of remaining coins. In a clash, the power of two opposing skills is compared, and the skill of the greater power wins. The gauge and the text shown at the top of the screen predict the odds of winning. Right. Okay. Oh, now I'm finally seeing the skills here. Skill effects. Head hit. Inflict 2 rupture. When hit by an attack, takes fixed damage effect by the effect's potency, then reduce its count by 1. I don't see where the percentage thing precisely is. Long header. Head hit. Apply 1 tremor. When attacked by skills that burst tremor, raise the stagger threshold by the effect's potency. At the end of the turn, reduce the counter by 1. Inflict defense down. Okay. Axe combo. 2 hits. Inflict bleed. Inflict bleed. Apply sinking count. Sinking. When hit by an attack, take fixed SP damage by the effect's potency. Applies as gloom affinity damage to abnormalities. Then reduce its count by 1. Afflict 1 sinking. Sinking. Oh, they're both sinking. Right. So we gain extra counts at the end. Okay. We're beginning to see the numbers. I'm not quite sure where I was being shown the numbers when I was looking at the skills, if I'm fully honest. Ah, that's one lovely corpse right there. The blue orb next to a character's health bar is an indicator of their sanity, or SP. Okay. What is sanity? The sphere on a target on a the sphere on a unit's right indicates their sanity, or SP. It has a range of -45 to 45. Units with higher sanity have a higher chance of their coin flips being beneficial. Defeating enemies boosts sanity, while ally deaths will harm sanity. Enemy units at low sanity may fall into states of low morale or panic. You can view the effects and ailments on a unit by the indicated area. Oppression. Cannot act for this turn. When hit, flees battle after the attacker's skill is finished. Press or hover over one of the effect icons to examine it in detail. All of our foes have fallen into a panic. Now's our chance. Give us orders at your discretion. Right. And now you've got 2 attacks, and you've got 2 attacks. Well, it looks like I don't actually have last-ditch struggle. What the hell does that mean? I don't have many options for attacks right now. They're kind of all the same, so... Okay! Every skill consists of at least 1 coin. You're looking much more useful than before, Dante. They all got away, save for 1, though. Shouldn't we go after them? They're worried over the foes that we lost. No need for concern. That's the direction we're heading anyway. Charon? Pedal touches metal. Up for an exciting ride. Pedal touches metal. Up for an exciting ride. Voom voom. Broom broom. Broom broom. Still unable to do these things. Why does it tell me out of numbers right here? I don't know how to consist of that. Charon is best girl, he can't tell me otherwise. At the start of battle, your characters assume the sin resistances of the lowest grade ego they have equipped. Okay. Love all these combat tips for things I have no idea about. Please form a chain of skills. I have more to teach you. Okay. Is in the center there, is the top number showing me the minimum and the bottom number showing me the maximum? In other words, it's showing me just standard Runia numbers about, you know, top and maximum sort of stuff. Attack types and affinities. Skills have 2 major properties. Their attack type and sin affinity. Attack types are slash, pierce, and blunt. A sin affinities are wrath, lust, sloth, gluttony, gloom, pride, and envy. I'm sorry, what? Gloom? Wrath, lust, sloth, gluttony, pride, envy. Wrath, lust, sloth, gluttony, pride, envy, gloom. Why has gloom replaced greed? Why has gloom replaced greed? Why is gloom a sin? Combined with resistances, attack types, and affinities determine the damage of skills. At this part here, you can check the attack type and the sin affinity of the skills your sinners will use. Okay. You can see the resistances and weaknesses of each unit up here. This hooligan is vulnerable to slash attacks. Right. And how do I know which sin is which? Alright, well, let's just go, I suppose. You know what? That just reminds me of Runia on so many levels. You also have defensive skills at your disposal. Defensive skills only activate when a unit is subject to an unopposed attack. Thus, it's effective when being targeted by multiple foes. Unlike attack skills, defensive skills need to be generated. Okay. Let's generate a guard skill first. If you'll be so kind as to press Gregor's portrait. Defense skills. Guard. Guard creates a shield with health equal to its power value. The shield will absorb incoming damage first. Using Guard multiple times in a single turn will have it activate against an equivalent number of attacks. Good. A Guard skill has been generated. Let's do the same for a counter skill. If you'll be so kind as to press Rhodia's portrait. Defense skills. Counter. Unlike other defense skills, Counter has an affinity and will generate its corresponding sin resource. When using Counter, the character will launch an unopposed attack after being hit. Using multiple counters in a single turn will increase the number of incoming attacks that the unit will strike back. However, the unit cannot launch a counter while staggered. Gutmir Mijot. Lastly, we'll generate an evade skill. If you'd be so kind as to press Faust's portrait. Evade! When using evade, the character will dodge if the evade's final power is greater than or equal to an incoming attack. The attack will hit with full force if the evade's power is lower, so be careful. Using evade skills, multiple evades in a single turn increases the number of possible reuses. These skills have now been generated without a problem. Now utilize them to continue the battle. Your goal is to eliminate all of our enemies. Okay. I'm not quite sure how to determine who I attack yet, but Runia, but everyone realizes that this is not a Final Fantasy game and nothing is stopping them from just all charging at the same time. Alright, let's see what happens then here. There we go, we killed one. Ah, these ones aren't running away now. Okay, so how do I know when I need to defend or whatever? That's the thing. You defend when you need to defend. Yeah, the thing is, I can't see who they're attacking, so this is what it is. Information relay. Give two allies placed after this unit on the dashboard 2 damage up. Deal 10% damage against units with negative status effects. At less than 25% HP, gain 1 clash power in battle. On a hit, inflict 1 bleed at a ×10 wrath resistance chance. Heal 5 HP at the start of combat phase. Okay. All enemies, save for abnormalities, can panic when their threshold, sanity meets its threshold.
잠시만요.
Give me a second.
뭐죠?
What is it?
저는
I joined this company because I was told that I'll be able to advance my career without slowing down.
그런데 지금은
But right now, it's nothing but meaningless
계속 의미 없는
violence.
폭력만.
Like we're rats or something.
의미가 없진 않소.
I object to its meaninglessness. Those were evildoers who attacked us.
부끄러워요. 좀
Please,
조용히 좀
just
해봐요.
be quiet for a moment.
아무튼
Anyway, if we're all going to do, if all we're going to do is beat people up under orders like hired thugs, I'll have to consider changing jobs sooner or later.
입사 계약서를
Haven't you read your contract?
퇴사는
Resignation is not permitted. Do you think that the contract has any sway if it's based on lies?
있을 거라 생각하는 건가요? 당연히 효력이
Of
있죠.
course it does.
애초에 거짓말은
There were no
없었으니까.
lies on it. Huh?
네? 설마 제가
You didn't think Mephistopheles was built to be a mere means of transportation, did you?
메피는 항상 배고프다.
Mephi is always hungry. It keeps crying. The bus gets hungry?
엔진 연료를 섭취할 때 생기는
When the engine ingests fuel, it yields a byproduct.
여러분은 그걸 통해
Using
강해질
that,
수
you can
있어요.
grow more powerful.
이상 씨는
I'm
잘
sure
알고
Yi
계시죠?
Sang knows this well. When
거울
all
속에서
possibilities are drawn
모든
from the mirror,
가능성을 끄집어낸다면
성장 또한 제약이
there is
없어.
no limit to one's growth.
거울 속에 나는 나인가
Is the
아니면
self in the
또 다른
mirror my
나인가?
reflection or another being entirely? Possibilities? You draw what exactly? And now it's showing us the gacha system. We are feeding the bus corpses. We feed our bus corpses in order to roll on the gacha like we do. Right. So, what do I need to click? Orientation. Window. Oh, extract. There we go. It's showing me. Duh. Ooh. Don't you look cool, Gregor? Okay, so we've got special Gregor extraction available, and I'm only allowed to do a one pull, so...
누구보다 신속하게 그들에게 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
She section 5, Ishmael. 00. Okay, I'm sorry, but that pulling system looks awesome. That pulling looks awesome. Okay, now we drive, taking us back to the bus. Inferno. District D, District 4, K, District 11, J, District 10. Prologue. Okay. Oh boy, it's showing us the path we need to take. Okay. PFA, do more pulls. We're in the tutorial, I'm not allowed to yet. I'm not allowed to do more pulls. We have to wait. Possibilities. Difficulty. Unknown. Various possibilities emerge from the mirror. Faust says it's my job to take care of them. Just who was I in the past? And how did I get myself roped into this? Enter. Clear within 10 turns. Use the people selected. Okay. To battle. Oh wait. Edit team. Select you. Oh, and now you're showing me what type of... whatchamacallit I can be. Identities. I wonder if I can play this as common bitch. So I just use the common versions of all the characters every time.
그렇군요.
That would be fun.
이런 걸 의미했던 건가요?
I see. This is what that was about.
너무 마음이 급할 필요는
There's no
없어요.
need to get impatient, Ishmael. As the bus goes onward, you'll naturally take on more important tasks than beating the life out of random crooks. I know you're eager to achieve your goals, but do try to have patience. Since this works by whisking out one of our limitless possibilities from the mirrored world, it'll have overwritten a part of our memories. You'll get used to it in no time. Whoa, hang on, that sounds a bit dangerous, don't it? What if I'm no longer my old self by the end? Don't mistake yourselves for the ship of Thesis. While it's true that you borrow the identities and memories, the system is designed to ensure that you don't lose control over your own existence. Different though your reflection may be, it is bound to vanish once you walk away from the mirror. How our capability grows ultimately depends on you, Manager Dante. It's up to you to place the most efficient figment of possibility on us at the right times. I believe that's what you call a metamorphosis. Yes, I suppose you could say that it's a form of transformation. Golly, where'd you learn big words like that? I picked it up. My prior profession required meeting people with various occupations. Verwan longer. Done chatting. Let's make way for the way first. You'll spend more time together than you'll ever ask for, so keep that conversation for later. I'm really enjoying this. It is so much fun to finally be back with the new game. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Each character has a skill set. This is a list of skills from which they draw. Okay. Press a character to open their information tab. Each sinner you control has their own group of skills. A number of them from those skill sets will be randomly selected and deployed on the dashboard. Used skills are treated as discarded from the set. They will not reappear until every other skill in the skill set has been used, thus refilling it. Additionally, attack skills have an offensive level. In clashes, the levels in offensive levels may affect the outcome. That should cover the basics of your sinner skills, so then give them orders. And it also shows me, like, which sin they are weak to and whatnot. Ineffective versus piercing. Which is ironic, because your cutscene showed you having a giant spear shoved through your ass. I would say you're pretty vulnerable to bloody whatchamacallit, in my opinion. Analytical eye. Ah! Oh! I get what these mean now. So if I use a certain number of the sins, particular sin colors, I activate these special effects. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't know what this on the right is, though, yet. Besides skills, your sinners have passive abilities. Sinners in battle have their combat passives active. Sinners who are not directly participating in battle will provide aid with their support passives. To put theory into practice, activate the passive by chaining 2 pride skills. Which one is pride? No, seriously, which one is pride? You haven't told me which colors are which. Sleep. No, we're not doing any of that here. Nah, it's only 2 AM. That's nothing. I don't know which one is pride. The deep blue ones are pride. Okay, that's cool and all, but where does it tell me that? Either way, let's go. And they all exploded. Ah, wave 2. Okay. Our current Our current encounter comes in multiple waves. Oh! To help us with this, your sinners possess powerful skills called ego, manifested by resonating with their emotions. To use ego, you need affinity-based resources. You can view the resources you currently have stockpiled here on the right. As this is your first time, try your hand at ego. I've collected the necessary resources for you. This is a special power, so you'll need to gather them on your own from now on. Sinners who can currently use ego will be highlighted. Ego skills must be generated on the dashboard, much like defense skills. Please press and hold here. Press the icon of ego you will use. This can be generated. This can also be used to cancel the ones you've generated. Ego! Ego is powerful equipment that manifests by resonating with your sinner's emotions. To use an ego skill, you need an sin affinity based on resources. Whenever you use an attack skill, you gain a resource matching its affinity. Ego corrosion. On top of requiring affinity-based resources, ego takes a toll on the sinner's sanity. At low sanity, the sinner might suffer from ego corrosion. Sinners corroded by ego will ignore your commands, so ensure that your sinners are in good mental health. Ego passives. After using an ego skill, its passive ability will activate on the next turn and further empower the sinner for the rest of the battle. Make good use of the variety of passives the ego has to offer. Well, I wish I could, you know, select you to highlight you so I could see what the passives are. I hate it when tutorials won't let you explore the UI itself, you know? Alright, so orange, blue, whatever light blue is, big ego, AoE. AoE? There are AoE skills? After attack, heal 6 SP for all allies. Representation emitter. Attack skills can be single target or multi-target, the latter called AoE skills. It seems the ego that's about to be in play has an AoE skill. Area of effect skills. Targets of AoE skills are divided into two categories, the main target and sub-targets. Clashes with the AoE skills can only occur from the chosen main target. If an AoE skill loses its clash, the attack will be cancelled for every target. Sub-targets are determined by the targeting range of the skill. AoE skills target enemy skill slots. Each AoE skill has a set number of targets. Each slot has a target capacity which can take up multiple targets from an AoE skill. In regular combat, an enemy is only attacked once by an AoE skill, even if the unit is taking up multiple targets. Against abnormalities, the slots on their body parts are only attacked once, even if said slots are taking up multiple parts. I love how I'm reading all of this, but it's actually probably just going straight over my head.
행동을 개시합니다.
조치는 낙엽하오.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Wow, that guy's almost dead. Oh, come on, load the game, yes.
모든 결과들은
Faust knows all outcomes. Go fuck yourselves. I am Faust.
이건 했다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Utilizing ego will be an important part of your strategy. Before we proceed, allow me to introduce you to a useful feature. You can now let the game chain skills for you. Chains will be chosen automatically depending on what button you press. Damage and win rate auto-targeting. Win rate picks skills that are most likely to win clashes. Damage, as the name implies, picks skills that can hurt your enemies the most. Auto-chaining is only available on stages where you've cleared the XE conditions. Note that auto-chains are not necessarily guaranteed the optimum solution. Okay. Damn, PFA, they gave you an RNG button. An RNG button, yes, sure. I don't know what any of these buttons do. I'm just collecting the powers and making sure the colors, the pretty colors match. That's all I'm doing at the moment.
한 건 했다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘.
Just match the pretty
자세.
colors. That's all this is. Match the pretty colors. We're 2-year-olds. Match the colors.
길이 열렸어. 하지만 베르, 메피가 달리기만 했어.
You murdered that dude via pretty colors. Yes, we did. Road's clear, but Verge, Mephi could run them over just fine.
Huh? What did I fight for then?
Sensing a rattling agitation in my gestures, Vergus stepped in.
진정하시죠, 단테.
Calm yourself, Dante.
걸음마도 떼지
It's
못한
not right to
아이에게
ask a toddler to run when it is
시킬
yet to take its first steps.
걸어볼 기회가 있다면
You'll need every opportunity to try and
걷고
walk
나서
before
달리셔야죠.
you're made to run.
그리고
Furthermore, Dante,
당신은
as
관리자.
the manager, it's your
저들의
job to
관리를
manage
하는
your
영웅입니다.
staff.
나는
And
길잡이.
I am your guide. And I
어디를
am the
가고
guide.
어떻게 개척할지는
I decide where we go and how we arrive there.
알겠습니까?
Do you get it?
더달지 말라고.
Don't argue with me. How am I supposed to not question a stranger who can't even hear me?
찌깍거리긴 하는데
I heard
뭐라고 하는
ticking.
거지?
So what did they say, Miss Faust?
별말 없었습니다.
Nothing much.
경정을 성대하게
Some verbose agreement, that was. A nod should be enough to let me know that you approve, Dante.
그럼 메피, 출발하자.
I love how Faust is like, yeah, I'm not risking the manager. I'm not repeating what he just said. That is not going to be a good idea. Dante, shut up. You're in over your head. Don't try and be a big shot. You're not here. The guy who just murdered everyone is the big shot. You're not. You're just the middle. You're just the upper management. He's the CEO boss man. Now, Mephi, off we go. Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
결혼 기분이 어때?
How are you feeling, Kara?
매우 신나. 날아갈 것 같습니다, 카론.
Extreme excitement. About to walk on air, reports Kara.
좋아.
Good.
So, where are we going?
베르길리우스,
Vigiris,
그가
they'd like to
목적지를
know
묻습니다.
the destination.
말했던 것 같습니다.
I believe I told you that already, Dante.
But just where are we going? With his sigh, the bus shuddered and started to rumble forward.
Huh.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
지옥으로 출발하지.
Now we get the trailer!
The forbidden fruit, I opened the sin, chewing on its tender flesh, lost down its lukewarm part, viewing underneath on its thighs. The time let us rewind. Lament if you wanted us to sleep, if you wanted me to sleep, if you wanted.
I somewhat know the lyrics to this song. You know the best part about this game that we are all looking forward to? That's new! That wasn't there last in the trailer, I don't think. That visible man there. And now we get into the real game. The battle pass is unlocked. Okay. It looks like we have now passed the tutorial. So, what are we? Limbus Company Grand Opening. Greetings, dear manager. Limbus Company is officially released as of 10 o'clock on, well, 1 a.m. Sorry, not 1 o'clock, not 10 o'clock. Pre-registration awards. Pre-registration awards. Greetings, Commander. Thank you for patiently staying with us on the release of company. I'm perfectly happy to be there. We are sending the following pre-registration rewards to you through the mailbox. These rewards are available to claim until May 18th, 2023. Okay, so we have about 3 months to claim these rewards. So if you don't have this game downloaded yet, of which case I just question why you're even watching this, considering this is free. The game is completely free. There's no reason not to. Just go ahead. Now, notice of upcoming season pass. Dear manager, with the arrival of our first ever season, the battle pass for season 1 orientation has been released. Period. So it lasts about 3 months. So about every quarter. Okay, that's not too bad. How it works. Earn XP, pass XP, by clearing pass missions and exploring mirror dungeons. Level up the pass to claim a variety of rewards. Details. There are 3 categories of pass missions. Daily, weekly, and seasonal. Daily and weekly missions refresh every day and week, as the names imply. Seasonal missions remain constant throughout the season. Exploring mirror dungeons rewards you pass XP based on the number of floors you reach. Also, you earn a significant amount of pass XP from mirror dungeons up to 5 times per week. Purchasing the Limbus Pass will give you additional rewards. Wait, so you've got a free pass and then the purchasable pass as well. Man, they really are being generous with this, aren't they? After your pass has reached the maximum level, filling up the experience bar will then give you max level rewards. For Season 1, you will receive an item that contains one Season 1 Ego Shard for a sinner of your choice. Limbus Pass owners receive an upgraded version that contains 3 Ego ones. Okay. Official Twitter and YouTube accounts. Yes, I'm subscribed to all of them. Submit inquiries. Okay. Upcoming target extraction, Gregor. Greetings, dear Magic. Target extraction, Gregor, will become available for a limited period. Oh! That's only about, like, what, a week? 2? A week and a half. So, the extraction, the egos, or whatnot, are available for about a week and a half. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Better odds. Ego Teth, Gregor's Lantern. 3-star G-Corp Manager Corporal Gregor. 2-star Lu Section 6 Gregor. 1-star LCB Sinner Gregor. Okay. Pre-registration rewards. Maximum capacity is 100. Expired mail will be deleted. I know of ways to cut through something or other. Okay, so I'm guessing those are the levels then, that it's showing. Cool. Actually very cool. Have you discovered a way to return to the past, or a way to repel the future? One moment, I stopped my sprint and confined myself to the bus. Wait, I'm sorry. Can we do this to actually get individual conversations with people effectively? If you're the type of person who likes to summon others before considering what they have to say, I would suggest using documents to communicate. Where is she? Where is she?
관리자 나리, 이것 좀 구경하시겠어? 내 보물들이요. 한정판인데 어렵게 구했어.
I love that laugh. Manager Esquire, would you lend an eye to these? 'Twas my trove of treasures, some are limited editions with which I fought valiantly to lay claim upon. Don, yes. PFA, do pulls, you're killing me. Yeah, fine, we'll do some pulls. What have we got? So this is the special one. This is the standard extraction. Welcome, new manager's welcome orientation. Okay, so it's got cheaper ones. And I can do it a maximum of 20 times. 3 identities assured in 20 extractions. Extractions remaining. Probabilities. In compliance with the voluntary restraint guidelines of Korea Association of Gaming Industry, detailed rates for chance-based items are disclosed here. Individual rates are rounded up from the 5th digit after the decimal point. The actual sum is applied as 100%. The rates of extraction are as follows. Ego. Quantity 6, 1.3%. Identities 3-star, quantity 10, 2.9%. Identities 2-star, 16, 12.8%. 83.0%. In 10 extractions, at least one identity of a rarity of 2-star or higher will be extracted. For the 10th extraction, it is as follows. 10 extractions, 1st to 9th, same rates as 1 extraction. 10th extraction will then be this. Before is the list of the following ego identities and ego you can attain before the following rates. To be fair, can we first take a look at these numbers and think, that's actually not too bad. I mean, I play Genshin, so I play Genshin as well in my free time, and I know what the percentile rates are like in that. So yeah. So I guess the question here is, does this particular game have a pity system? But then again, it doesn't need a pity system because of the fact it's got, it's ego shard system, right? Ego is extracted non-repetitively. Ego acquired through any means, including extraction dispenser and redemption from the mailbox, will be excluded from the extraction table. As long as there is ego remaining in the table of possible results, the chance of extracting ego in the extraction does not change. Therefore, the chance of acquiring specific ego will increase as more extractions are performed. Teth, he. Okay. Target identities account for 50% of the probabilities for the representative rarities. The rates are shared evenly among them. The other 50% of probabilities are distinct. Blah, 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 blah. Ego shards. When you extract an identity or ego you already own, you will get ego shards of the character. Its quantity depending on the item's type and rarity. Wait, so you can't get duplicates? That sounds really nice. Yeah, it does prevent duplicates. We get 50 ego shard. 50 ego shards if we get a duplicate ego. 50 if we get a duplicate 3-star. 15 with a duplicate 2-star. And 3 with a duplicate 1-star. Ego shards can only be used for a set period. When the expiration date arrives, 50% of ego shards in possession are carried over to the next season. Okay! So that's interesting. So just before the season ends, make sure you use your shards. The remaining ego shards are converted to thread. The same applies to ego shard crates. Players will be notifying of upcoming season change and expiration of shards, blah blah blah, before it happens. Okay. Extract 1. Resets each day at 9 o'clock. Oh, I'm allowed to extract 1 for 10% of the price. Oh, well, sure. Let's get the discount one first. Let's see if we can get anything with the discount. What do you mean not enough lunacy? What do you think this down here is? First time offers. So what's the monthly lunacy bundles? Get 130 lunacy instantly upon purchase and an additional 39 each day you log in for a day. Hold on, let me do the calculations here. 35 instantly. So that is 65 instantly, and at 130 per extraction, that is... I'm getting the calculator. Welcome Moon. Yeah, I'm comparing it to the Welcome Moon. I'm not gonna lie, I'm comparing it to the Welcome Moon right now. It's better than the Welcome Moon by a single draw. It's better than the Welcome Moon by a single, like, by 1 1/4 draws. So it's not far off. Excuse me, what did I see about packs up here? What's this? Monthly extraction pack. A bunch of lunacy, a de-acceleration pack. I wish I knew what half this stuff was that I'm looking at to pay for. You can't use cheaper pull because you need to pay... because you need paid lunacy. Oh! That's fair. That makes sense. Well, either way, let's do our extraction, right? Let's do our welcome orientation extraction. Kind of interested if you tell me what the... It's all the same stuff in here. Okay. Alright, let's go! 10 pull extraction! What do we get? Durr, durr. It's breaking out, it's breaking out! Come on, yes! Right, what are you? We found ourselves a Faust. And a... There we go! Don came home. Then we get Mirasalt. Ooh. Ah, hello. What about you? What are you?
관리자님, 최선을 다해 지켜드릴게요. 너무 앞에 서시진 마시고.
Zwei Section 6, Sinclair, 2-star. Cool. What's this one?
신속하게 처리해드리도록 하죠.
W Corp Cleanup Agent, Faust, 2-star. You know, I'm noticing the red seem to be 2 stars. And this one right here is orange. Did I get a fucking ego on the very first go? I'm leaving that one to last specifically for that reason.
넌 예술의 극치를 본 적이
Section 6, 7 Section 6. Ratio, 2-star.
가슴 가장 깊은 곳까지.
Pierce to the profundities of the heart. I got an ego in the first temple! I got the 1.3%! I got an ego immediately! Oh boy! Then we're up to a good start, ladies and gentlemen, are we not? Parafox luck. Parafox luck in a nutshell. Hex Nail Faust Teth. Very cool. What about the orange one here? Hippity hop, hoppity hop. The rabbit hops in.
기가 왔다. 다 쳐부시라.
Arcorp, 4th pack rabbit. Heathcliff, 3-star. I got an ego and a 3-star. I got an ego and a 3-star. Oh, it looks like each individual person has their own ego shard categories, which is how things are worked out. Oh, that's kind of cool. But still, I got an ego and a 3-star. Not just an ego, I got a 3-star and an ego. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Do it again, enter debt. Well, we do have another one to go. This will be the last 800 we're allowed to do, so go. Error occurred. You better fucking not have. I want my ego, damn it. Oh, that's interesting. So they're allowed to equip an ego of each particular Aleph level. Oh, that's actually a really cool way of doing it. I like that. I really like that, actually. Unlocked at tier 3. Passives. How do I up tier? Thread. Up tie tier. I do it using thread. I have no idea how to do that. Training tickets. Okay, so that's how I level up particular people. I got a fucking 3-star. How the fuck did I get a 3-star? Actually, what the fuck? Legitimately. How did I enter the menu to be able to level it up? An error server. There we go. Can't operate the game. Shutting down. What? Server's crashed. The server's crashed, everyone. Let's try again. We're just gonna go straight back in and do another 10 pull, because apparently the game loves me. I legitimately can't believe I got a whatchamacallit. An ego and a 3-star on the very first draw. Someone do the mathematical calculations for that, please, on what the likelihood of pulling the 1.3 and the 2.6 together are, please. Adjusting pull RNG, RBR real quick.
Well, everyone, the servers died for this particular recording of the stream, and yeah. But don't worry, we've got plenty more already done, and so you just need to sit tight and wait your little selves. Unless you want to see this being played live, then you're more than welcome to join me on Twitch. Description down in below, along with our Discord channel, so you know when I start streaming. So everyone, it looks like I'm all out of time for today, so what can I say other than thank you all for joining us today. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time, but I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.